Willy Wonka.
The prequel to the classic Gene Wilder film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is finally here. Actor Timothée Chalamet plays the title role, and Hugh Grant apparently plays a delightful Oompa Loompa, although he doesn't really find it delightful, which is an interesting thing. Movie critic Gray Drake here to help figure us out what to watch, what to skip. Are you doing the Oompa Loompa thing?
I think I am.
Yeah.
That's my
Loompa,
doopity-doo.
So,
I like this movie better when Willy Wonka was making kids disappear.
You like Gene Wilder better?
I did.
Yeah.
I feel like this is just a very different interpretation of the character that is a little bit more flat.
Okay.
So Willy goes to the city and he wants to sell his incredible chocolates to everyone, but he doesn't understand that there's basically a chocolate mafia in this city that will do anything to keep him from selling those chocolates. And so he's in the big bad city, he's facing all these hardships, but he's still really sweet and nice and singing a ton of songs.
Okay.
I was kind of over it.
Not so good. Okay.
I didn't love it, but here's what I will say. This will please a lot of different people in your family at once, so it's a good pick for the holidays.
Who's it pleasing?
I mean, people that like musicals, people that like Timothée Chalamet, people that like beautiful things, but I guess I'm none of those people because I could have left this one behind.
Okay, so that's a clear skip. Sometimes I have to interpret. That wasn't very hard to interpret. No. All right, Chicken Run Dawn of the Nugget. This is not a meal at McDonald's.
But it's going to be after you watch the movie because it makes you super hungry. The last Chicken Run movie came out a couple decades ago. So this one picks up where all the chickens are happy, suffering PTSD from escaping the farm in the last movie, okay? They're isolated and nobody's bugging them, but they're having little baby chicks who don't understand why their parents are so uptight about everything that happened. And Molly is one of those chicks who makes her way to the mainland. She disobeys her parents, and she finds out that, like, oh, it's this amazing chicken playground. No, Molly, it's not. They're trying to make the chickens happy before they turn them into nuggets. Yeah, it is very dark and funny. So, yeah, it's one of those. And so this is from Aardman Studios, and I would say it's not one of their best, but even the movie from Aardman that isn't the best is still pretty darn good.
Okay, and this is on Netflix.
Correct.
It's streaming on Netflix now.
Yes.
Okay. And finally, Immediate Family. This is a documentary.
Yes, that comes straight to us from Randy here in the studio. He let me know that it existed, and I couldn't be happier because this is just about great music. So when you hear a song like It's Too Late by Carole King, a lot of people focus on Carole King being an amazing singer and songwriter, but she had incredible musicians behind her, and this documentary is about those particular guys who worked on tons of different music that you know all the lyrics to and have loved your whole life. I mean, this is like Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and James Taylor, and Keith Richards. The list goes on and on and on, like Linda Ronstadt.
It kind of sounds a little bit like 6 Feet from Stardom. That documentary was about background singers, which won the Oscar because it was so good. And the recognition that a lot of the hardest work on this music is done by the people just a few feet away from the quote-unquote stars, right?
Totally. And these guys are now in their own band, and the movie is so delightful because it's just them sharing great stories about creating this music and working together, and then you get the memory of all these incredible songs, too. I loved this, and definitely will also be watching The Wrecking Crew, which is by the same filmmakers, kind of about the same topic.
So where do we see that?
This is on demand, so you can just purchase it from anywhere that you stream your movies, and it is well worth the cost. I'm like in my head singing Carole King already. Okay. It's that good.
I wish we had that music queued up, but we can't pay for those music rights.
That's right, nor can I sing it.
Just imagine it. Gray Drake, thank you so much, and thank you, Randy, for the contribution.